Okay, guys, so I just went and finished up the painting and everything. I need to top coat this one and pierce this one. I might pierce both these, I'm not sure. But I came back, I did cow print on these ones instead of blinging out all these nails. Sorry I didn't show that. My girl got up, so I was talking to her for a little bit. But yeah, I really love, that was her idea. I just put hashtag 51 for area 51. Then this says probe. They look a lot more vibrant and pretty in person, I would say, than what they're showing on here. So let's get these finished up. I'm going to show you how I bling out the nail and do the piercings, and then we are good to go. So cute. I love these. Okay, so this is the new stuff that I have for, normally what I would do is I would just put a little dot of glue and everything, and then use some gel top coat and cure it. So this stuff should be interesting if I can get it open. I put lotion on my hands because my hands are so dry. So this is supposed to cure in the lamp as well, so it might be a better thing than trying to use regular nail gel and top coat together, because that was always a huge pain in the butt, if you know what I'm saying. And this is by the company Model 1, also the same as my top coat I bought. So far I've been very pleased with their products, and they're very affordable, so that's nice. Sorry, I guess I could have got this off here before I tried showing you. The last thing I want to do is get this all over my nails, because then when you go to cure it. Oh, so what I also did with the cow print is I did it with a shiny top coat, put some of that foil underneath, and then I took the matte top coat and went over the black spots just to add some depth. Thought it was super cute. So let's do this. I'm going to take some of this glue. Ooh, this is thick. Ooh-wee. Okay, very thick. This might take some getting used to here. Ooh, this is going to be so nice, though. I won't have to worry about my jewels sliding all over the place. I'll just be able to do the whole nail. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a heaven sent. Let me tell you. Because my other method, yes, it held the jewels on like no other. Like I had to pry them off. So that'll be the big key here, is to see how strong this is. And if it really keeps the jewels on. I'm going to put a pretty thick layer because I want to be able to push the jewels down into the glue and really kind of make a mold around them so that they stay on good. This is going to be so nice too for those giant Swarovski crystals I got. That's pretty much all I use. I'll use some other cheaper ones in between too, but if I'm doing a client's nail, I only use Swarovski because it really gives that, they're the only ones that give that good bling. So I'm assuming I'll have to clean this off after every use, just for the simple fact that I'm assuming that would really goop up your nail or your brush there. So this is so exciting. I've never had glue that would just chill. You don't have to worry about it drying on you, and it holds the gems in place. So you can see I'm just gonna place, it's kind of like putting together a puzzle. I just have a bunch of random crystals in here. Oh my gosh, this is so nice. You guys have no idea the struggle I go through of placing stones on when you're doing the nail glue and the top coat. It's so slippery, so you got to be so careful. You put your jewels in place, and then by the time you go put another jewel, it's already slipping out of place because it's so slippery. And this is just so nice. It's holding everything in place. I put a pretty thick coat on there just because I want to make sure that it's going to really hold on to my jewels, and I'm not going to be missing a bunch by the end of the time I take these off. And the reason I use some cheaper ones in between too when I'm doing this is just because I'm doing this so you can't even really tell which ones are the cheaper ones, because the ones I have are super nice. And most of these are Swarovski, so see, this is the part it gets a little tricky. Trying to make sure you fit everything in there nicely without pushing everything around. Let's get this one off here. It's too big. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it's kind of sad when you're using so many expensive gems, and then by the end of it, you're just taking it off a couple days later. Like me, I'm constantly changing my nails. But you know, it's worth it to me because I love having super blinged out nails too, you know, and I'm not going to forfeit that just because I change my nails often. I'm wondering if I should add a little bit more of that glue there on the end. I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to just use a little dot, the dotting part. And you don't want to put glue over your crystals. You only want it around, because the glue will take away the shine of your crystals, and that's the last thing you want. You want these things shining like there's no tomorrow. So I just used the dotting end of that tool they gave me with the glue, and I used that to kind of push everything around, or push more glue around and underneath those larger crystals, because those are the ones you really got to worry about flying away. Yeah, with these, you just kind of got to eyeball it. That's why I have all different size gems in here, because you never know what size you're really going to need each time. I have some really tiny ones, and then all different sizes. So you can piece those together. You gotta push them around, switch it up. And that's why it's so important to have a good glue base, because if you don't have a good base, then you're gonna end up losing all your stones before it's time for a fill. I need to figure out a way to, when you're going to pick up your stones, to have them facing the right direction, because there is nothing that bugs me more than going to pick up your stones and they're all flipped upside down and everything, and you have to try to shake your little container around, try to get it everything facing upwards and all that. But I know that's a small problem to have, but it's annoying. see, now that I'm getting to the smaller areas, I gotta find just the right ones. And I got some teeny tinies in here. I've got the bigger ones. Wait till you guys see the big daddy ones though I got for my next set. They are so cute. And I'm so glad I got this glue just in time for those, because I thought I was gonna have to mount those with some acrylic, because they're that freaking big. Is it fit in there? Yes, it is. Okay, so now I just need some tiny tinies. This side. Some tiny. It's so hard to see the tiny ones. One more tiny. There you go. Got that bling. Got that bling bling pow. So now, just to be sure, I'm going to take some of this glue on the very end, and I'm going to string it through. I don't even know if you've seen that. See how it's stringy? Oh. And I'm going to kind of take that string and go in between the crystals, especially on the outside here. That's where it's going to need the extra grab. So I like that they gave you a dotting tool. I'm sure the dotting tool is not to pick up the glue. I'm sure that was there to pick up gems, but because I already have that other picker-upper that works better, I can use this for glue. All right. So there we go. Look how pretty that is. So now I'm just going to cure that in my lamp. Make sure everything is cleaned off. You want to get all that glue off of everything, or else next time you go to use your tools, they're going to be all gumped up and you're going to be mad that you didn't take the time to clean. So always take care of your stuff. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this. It was a long video to make, but I feel like it's so worth it to show the whole process of what I go through. And this was a shorter process, even with all this nail art. So I'm going to take that out of the lamp because we forgot something real quick, okay? Here I am getting ahead of myself. Where are those little pieces? So this might be a little bit more difficult. I'm going to try. So I have these tiny little screwdriver pieces. And I'm going to see, I don't think they will, but I want to see if it'll attach to my e-file. If not, I will have to do this by hand. Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be too small. Yeah, it's way too loose. Okay. So, what you do with this, I'll try to do it on camera, but sometimes it'll take a little bit of work. And I might need to get something to grip it better. Yeah, okay. So maybe we'll do that next time. So let me top coat this one nail that I forgot, my little straggler. Let me top coat that purple so you can see what it looks like when it's all shiny. But yeah, what I basically do, I had an attachment piece to this, and you put it in the attachment, then it'll drill a little tiny hole And then what I do is I take these little piercings and I pierce the nail. So I still plan to do that, but let me do that part off camera and then we'll come back and get a final shot.